is good. Let me tell you your future.
Virgo Man and Taurus Woman Compatibility. Virgo Man and Taurus Woman, their nature. Both the Virgo Man and Taurus Woman represent the earth element, which makes both of them very sensible, unwavering and reliable people. The Virgo Man is ruled by the planet of Mercury, which is also known as the messenger of gods, signifies that this star sign is good with communication and expressing oneself when needed. On the other hand, the female Taurus is ruled by the planet of Venus, also known as the goddess of love, which signifies matters related to love and money apart from qualities of being sensual, emotional and compassionate. The male Virgo nature is quite practical, reliable, alert and trustworthy. He is always willing to help others apart from being a kind-hearted individual. The female Taurus is very bold and strong in terms of her emotions. She is also loyal, faithful, staunch and a bit bad-tempered in her characteristics. He is self-absorbed in one way or the other, which makes it troublesome to get his attention. He is not the one who will submit himself to someone quickly, be it emotional, mental or physical. The female Taurus on the other hand is more enthusiastic than him, and will try to show new and different ways to be involved romantically. Though he will not be that excited about it, he will also not just let her go. He may follow her footsteps slowly and steadily, taking his own time to connect. Virgo Man and Taurus Woman, in love. Both Virgo and Taurus are ruled by the earth element, so they do have similar qualities pertaining to their similar characteristics, common objectives and their cravings. This Virgo Man Taurus Woman compatibility sign in astrology is the most dependable one, as they both are unswerving, practical and do not believe in cheating on the other. Being loyal and faithful is an innate characteristic. The female Taurus is both charming and sensual in nature, which will make the male Virgo involve romantically with her, which he will find smooth and comforting. Both the Virgo male Taurus female are calm and composed in their essence, which rarely makes them furious at one another. But the bull does have a tendency to get angry, not very often, but she does. And when she does, she will hurt him a bit, which will definitely be painful for him, emotionally and mentally. Virgo Man and Taurus Woman, understanding between them. The Virgo Man and Taurus Woman love compatibility is a wonderful understanding and a benevolent experience for the couple who genuinely comprehend with one another. The female Taurus will have a lot of acceptance, in terms of their small differences, that there may exist between them. Like any Virgos, the male Virgo also tends to worry himself a lot. He will think too much and trouble himself all the more. The Taurus woman comprehends with the problems that the Virgo man goes through, and thus is always there to calm him down of all the pressure that he exerts on himself. Both the Taurus woman and Virgo man will share a good physical relation. Even though they mostly keep mum, they will enjoy the sensual pleasure of making love with one another. She is more inclined towards connecting with her partner and being satisfied, and the Virgo man is not unresponsive towards this act. As he is so emotional and sentimental, he can use this as a tool for showing affection and care for one another. Virgo man and Taurus woman, challenges they might face. This Virgo man and Taurus woman love compatibility will be a beautiful relation filled with joy. There may not be many issues in their association, but the ones that do exist have to be taken care of with the help of one another. The biggest problem with the male Virgo is that they do not share their anxiety, uneasiness, concerns and worries, which makes them too harsh on themselves by holding so much within them. The male Virgo does not have big dreams or wishes, but they are happy with what they have, in spite of being hardworking and sincere towards work. The Virgo man and Taurus woman love duo may face problems related to the way that he lives without much luxury, when she is someone who does want comfort and luxury in her life, but as it is not too much, it settles down the trouble. The compatibility of Virgo man and Taurus woman will be full of happiness, excitement and love. Sexual compatibility between them. As two earth signs, the sexual compatibility here is likely to be solid. Both enjoy a sensual and practical approach in the bedroom, and sex is important to both the Taurus woman and the Virgo man. They each consider physical pleasure to be part and parcel of any successful relationship. As the Virgo man is so committed to chivalry, he may well feel as if sex is part of his role as a suitor, and this will suit the Taurus woman just fine. These two often come across as straight-laced and even boring, but behind closed doors, they are sensual and erotic. Emotional compatibility between them. The Virgo man is chivalrous almost to the point of being a little too invested. He likes to play the knight in shining armor whilst also being sensitive and respectful to the woman in his life. This certainly appeals to the Taurus woman, who loves to be placed on a pedestal and cared for and admired. Yet she is also deeply practical in nature, and the constant adoration may all become a bit much for her or seem a little silly after a while. The Taurus woman doesn't mind playing the damsel in distress, but in reality, she is anything but, and the Virgo man's theatrics in that department may leave her cold. Virgo man, Taurus woman, marriage and family life. In marriage, a Virgo man and Taurus woman are very well matched. Virgo men can be difficult to live with. They tend to be very critical, which can be annoying to their wives. A Taurus woman will be able to handle this, though. On the other hand, the way she will handle it will be to largely ignore it. A Taurus woman will come into marriage with clear ideas of how things should be and how she wants her household to be run. In many cases, it will be similar to the way her mother managed their home when the Taurus woman was growing up. While her Virgo husband may have his own ideas, unless he is actually doing the housework, he will soon realize that he will just have to live with the way she does things. On the other hand, a Taurus woman is practical enough to use his interest in the household to put him to work. A Virgo man likes to be busy and useful, and a Taurus woman will be able to find many things for him to do. She will not argue with him as to how he does things. A Taurus woman is generally not as prone to laziness as a Taurus man, but she still is not inclined to expend unnecessary effort in arguing with someone who is doing work she would otherwise have to do. A Virgo man and Taurus woman as parents. As parents, they will be responsible and practical. He will have a tendency to be overcritical with their children, but she will be able to temper that with her calm demeanor. They will both be very involved in the life of their children, and they will also have a well-organized household. They may have difficulty as their children get older and begin to have their own lives, however. This difficulty may be even greater if they have children who are not as practical as they are or who have dreams of careers such as being an artist. It will be hard for a Virgo father or a Taurus mother to support any dreams unless they involve making a good living.
To get your daily prediction updates from our team of psychics, subscribe to Highest Good and click on the bell notification and never miss a prediction.